Hi, my name's Tristan Ridley. I'm from England and I'm here in Yogyakarta with my host Satadi, and we're here to talk a little bit about couchsurfing.
Okay, could you tell me more about Couchsurfing, please, Tristan?
Yes, so Couchsurfing is a website which allows you to connect with people all over the world who are looking to either travel themselves and stay with people along the way, meet locals, or are living somewhere and willing to have local travellers come and stay with them, or even just other travellers that are looking to meet other travellers. It's a huge online community of people that are interested in travel.
When did you start it?
I started Couchsurfing would have been about a year ago, I'd say, or just over a year ago. Initially I just did it once or twice, and then now I'm actually using it a lot. And I find it's just an incredible tool to connect you with people everywhere around the world. Because there's no better way to get to know a place than to meet and stay with locals. So it's just an amazing way to see different places and different perspectives.
Why you are so interested on Couchsurfing? Then staying in the hotel.
Well, staying in a hotel, you don't really end up doing much. You might meet other travellers possibly, but they'll be in exactly the same situation as you, and they won't really have much in terms of different kind of way of looking at things. Through Couchsurfing, because you're staying with locals all the way around the world and other travellers, you meet so many interesting people. So you get so many different angles, different sort of ways of thinking, different ways of life. And as I said before, really the best thing about it for me is that because you are staying with locals, you end up going to places you'd never have found without their help. You know, people that live in a place, they obviously know the best places to go to. They know what to do and why to do it, places to go to eat, culture. There's so much more to it than just having a free bed.
That's true. Have you ever hosted some couchsurfer back home?
I haven't officially hosted through Couchsurfing. I've had people come and stay that I've kind of met and taken in, but this was before I actually knew Couchsurfing existed. Since I discovered Couchsurfing about a year ago, I have just been travelling, so I haven't had any opportunity. But when I do get back to England and I'm going to be working there for a little bit before I go off travelling again, I will definitely be looking to host, 100%.
As you said on your profile that you are cycling around the road, could you tell me when did you start it and how you can manage it, because you have to quit your job and you travel, and could you tell me more about it, please?
Yeah. So I set off in December 2015, which was about, what was it now, 6 months ago. And I set off with this goal to try and cycle around the world. And the idea was to actually get around the entire world without flying. So far I've cycled through Papua New Guinea, and I'm now here in Indonesia, in Java. And from here I'm then travelling up through to Singapore by boat, and then carrying on back to Europe, back to England, where I'll be working for a bit before setting off once again for Africa. In terms of how I manage it, I travel very cheaply. Because I am travelling by bicycle, my transport costs are normally zero. The only exception are places like Indonesia. I do need to take certain boats, but it's also not too expensive. Accommodation, I tend to usually stay in my tent, just wild camp, which is completely free for me. And when I'm not staying in my tent, my number one kind of alternative, which I try and do as much as I can, is to couchsurf. For a few reasons. Firstly, it's obviously free, which is amazing in terms of saving money, because hotels tend to be very expensive, especially if you're staying in them every night. But the main one is really because I'm on my own so much, because I ride alone, I'm on the road most of the day by myself, so it's just amazing to really connect with people along the way. And my experience has just been that the couchsurfing community in general, you meet the most interesting people. There are no boring couchsurfers, so you end up having so many stories and so many new experiences, people sharing their lives with you. So I try and couchsurf as much as I can, and it's always just an amazing experience.
Wow, that's so awesome to hear all your story, your experience. But it must be so tiring because you travel with your bicycle everywhere.
Oh, no, it's not. Hello.
Sorry. I just destroyed the fundraising, right?
No, not that.
Yeah, could you tell me why you have that idea, cycling around the world? Because it must be tiring.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes. I guess I wanted to see as much of the world as I could, and I didn't have that much money, so I wanted to do it cheaply. My original plan was to actually hitchhike, and then I kind of realised that there were certain drawbacks to hitchhiking, like you're limited with where you can go, you're kind of constrained by what lifts you can get, and some places are very difficult to get to hitchhiking, and you don't get to go at your own speed quite as well. Whereas with a bicycle you are completely free, you can go anywhere, you can go at your own speed, as fast or as slowly as you like. There's nowhere you can't go with a bike. It's cheap, actually cheaper than hitchhiking I would say, because with hitchhiking sometimes you do need to take buses within towns, whereas with a bicycle you never have to worry about that, and you can carry everything you need. So yeah, I don't know, there's lots of reasons I love travelling by bicycle, and in terms of being tired, yeah, you get tired but you get on with it. You do.
Do you think it's safe to traveling around the world by bike?
I think, yeah, safety isn't something that I worry about at all actually. There's countries that are sort of portrayed as scary countries, like Papua New Guinea, where I cycled through recently, has a very bad reputation. Lots of people told me not to do it. Lots of people I met in the country told me I was definitely going to be killed, but I got through, and it was fine. What I've just found in general is that people are generally amazing everywhere, and sometimes in dangerous countries the people are the nicest you'll meet anywhere in the world.
How that can change your mind, because people say bad things, bad experience if you go this one, if you go to there, something like that. How you can change it?
How can you change what, your perception of it? Or
Yeah.
I suppose for me, I was pretty afraid when I decided to go to Papua New Guinea. Initially I was really scared, like I think in a way I was pretty convinced I was going to be killed out there. But I don't know why, for some reason I was just determined that I was going to kind of go and I was going to get through somehow. And I think part of it was just trying to kind of overcome this sort of smearing, like the media and people in general like to tell bad stories. So if there's a dangerous country or so-called dangerous, it's easy to say, report on all these bad things that do happen, but they rarely report on the good things. So I just kind of wanted to see for myself if it was actually what it was portrayed as internationally, or whether there was more to the story, and I'm really glad I went, because there was so much more to it.
Okay, thank you Tristan for your time and share all your stories on my channels, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your traveling, and see ya.
Thank you very much. If you're interested, I'm actually raising money for Save the Children, charity organisation, as part of my ride around the world. If you'd like to donate, you can do so on my website, which is https://tristanridley.wordpress.com. You'll have the link in the comments. So if you'd be willing to give any money to the charity Save the Children, I'd be very grateful, and so would they.